What do we got? Bardock team. Okay, Bardock and 2 Gokus. Father-son team. All right. Got the captain on point today. Gonna have to give up the first turn, though, because it's Bardock. Because of that reason right there. Man, it's staggering me. Ooh, he's out of there. No, sir. That beat my super dash? I don't believe you. Ooh. That was spooky. That was pretty spooky. Oh, man. Believe it or not, that is so tight. You might not believe it, but that is so tight. Fella just getting juggled. Bardock is on my team now. Thank you, Bardock. That was Raccoon kick, so that means it's going to be Birders' turn. Mix. And yes, he's very dead. Optimization station. The station's been very well optimized. Happy New Year, by the way, fellas. This is going to be the last video of the year. Whoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Hope you had a good year. Looking forward to next year, seeing what it brings. Feel like the channel's been through a lot this year, man. I feel like I really branched out. I'm putting a lot of different types of content out. I'm really happy with that. Dead? Dang, that's hard to avoid. My man Goldo out here. I think he's dead. Maybe not. Nah, I needed one more bar. Damn, you see all of that and you're just like, I'm gonna mash when I get up. I mean, it's my fault for messing up the setup, but it's just funny that he mashed. Thank you for the sped up Zamasu, not the slow one. Crazy that there's such a small gap there. It's crazy that he found it. Okay. Baby, you almost ruined that. But yeah, like, I've always wanted my channel to be like a fighting game channel, and I feel like I got really close to that this year, like playing so much Strive. I've been doing a good job of keeping up with Strive. I'm starting to keep up with Grand Blue. I just got to get back into Street Fighter. And I feel like juggling 4 games is a lot, but it is fun. And now that I've actually, I mean, I feel like the last 7 months of this year have all been spent on Asuka, just like trying to learn him. You know, pretty much like hardest character I've ever tried to play. And like now that I got a really good handle on him, I feel like I can start focusing on other games again. Because he's just literally been taking all my brain power. I definitely blocked that. I think I accidentally held down back. Boom, boom. Probably could have killed off of that. Now I gotta deal with this. Ooh, this spark is gonna last forever because he's hitting me. Another one. And another one. Hmm. Used to not be able to do that. What do we got? Need new team, by the way. Okay. Goku Black. Kind of dangerous nowadays. Yeah, if you saw my season 3.5 video, man. Yeah. It's pretty much exactly what I thought. Like, when people were talking about 3.5, I was just kind of like, ew? Because I don't have any fond memories of old versions. Like, I don't know why other people do. I mean, I guess it's just like character based, I suppose. But yeah, I don't have any fond memories of older versions. I feel like every version of this game has just increased what characters can do for better or for worse. And like the characters that I play have only gotten better over time. So I just don't have any, you know, I just don't look back on like older seasons and be like, yeah, those were the days. I feel like the people that do say that play like the top tiers of that era. I feel like that's why you would look back, because the character that you specifically play was probably top tier at that point. Because I feel like the further back you go, and I don't feel like this is I don't even think this is an opinion. I feel like it's a fact that the further backwards you go in this game, the wider the tiers get. I feel like the tiers are the closest now that they've ever been before, but the further back you go, the wider they become. And that's why I just don't see old DBFZ with any sort of like, you know, positivity. I think the only thing I miss was when Snap actually worked. Not necessarily the Snap fuzzies, I didn't mean to do that, but just snapping actually functioning as a mechanic. I do miss that because I've been pretty outspoken about the fact that I don't like what Snap is now, that it doesn't even work. I feel like it's kind of stupid that if someone's getting blue health in the back and you want to bring them in, you have to take a huge risk to do that. You give up everything. I still feel like you should get pressure after a snap. I ran into this guy last time I was on. But yeah, as someone who's been here since day one of this game, I'm just, I don't know, man. I'm just confused. Because like I said, I don't feel like there's ever been a unanimous loved time in this game. In Season 1, when the game very first came out, everybody said this was a baby game with no real combos and no real execution. And then as things progressed, everybody started to hate SSJ Vegeta because of his assists, until that got nerfed. People also really hated Raw Tag and said that was overpowered. That never got nerfed, but people hated it. And then later on, it was Adult Gohan and Gotenks. Adult Gohan and Gotenks was terrorizing everybody. That got nerfed. Then they buffed Guard Cancel to be what it is today, where it's invincible. Everybody said the game was dead when they did that. They're like, oh, game's dead. You'll never be able to pressure anyone ever again. Like, people were freaking out, like losing their minds. it was like Twitter was on fire when the guard cancel buff came out. And people were like, game's dead. We'll never be able to pressure anyone ever again. Good job, Arxis. And then what happened after that? It was something. It was a little while after that. Snap was figured out. Everybody hated Snap. Everybody said, again, game's dead. Game solved. After that, it was UI. I don't got to tell you how much everybody hated UI. During that time, it was the invincible reversals. Everybody hated that, like the Roshi reversal and the UI reversal and the UI in general. Oh, and before that, it was Gotenks. Ghosts. They had to invent meter penalty because Kazunoko was looping everyone with Gotenks Ghosts, and everybody complained about that. And then I think after that was when Majin 21 took over, and everybody had her on their team specifically just to do that level 3 setup. Everybody hated and complained about that, said tournaments were boring because all you saw was, Majin 21 level 3 over and over. And then after that, I think is when Gogeta 4 came out, and he had an instant kill. Everybody said the game was dead because there's an instant kill now. you see where I'm going with this? Like you can go back to every part of the game. Oh, I skipped GT. When GT came out, he was the game. GT literally was this entire game, and guess what? Everybody complained. Everybody's saying the game's dying, game's dead. It took a while, but they eventually nerfed GT. That was before UI. They nerfed GT, and then what else? Like, like, as you can see, there's been so many instances of this that I can't even keep track of it all. It's happened so many times where it's like the community's like, this game sucks, it's dead, blah, 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 and it's just history repeats itself over and over and over with this game. What do we got? Gogeta team? Ooh, we tried to mash. But yeah, I also think it's really funny that every community is going through this right now. Like, every community is trying to go back to the past. It's kind of insane that it's all happening at the same time. Street Fighter 6 players are going back to Street Fighter 5. Tekken 8 players are trying to go back to Tekken 7. Mortal Kombat 1 players are going back to Mortal Kombat 11. Like, man, it's crazy. I feel like that's the only one that's like really justifiable. It's like, if you're on MK1 and you go back to MK11, I honestly wouldn't blame you. Because MK1, I mean, let's just all be honest. I mean, we all know that game is just a rushed mess. It's just an incomplete game. I feel so cheated by that game. Every time I think about the fact that I spent $100 on that game, I feel kind of sick. Is this fella desynced? He's playing like he's desynced. Weird. Fella might be an AI. Okay. I'm just gonna cash out here. Cash out, get my assists back. Just kidding, my assists were locked like hell. I went into flight mode too early. Vegito, public enemy number 1. But yeah, I don't know what 2025 is going to hold for fighting games. It's like the only fighting game I play where people aren't mad is Grand Blue. Whoops. Forgot the timing there. Nobody seems mad at Grand Blue. I'm not sure what people feel about Strive right now. People really hated Season 4 to the max. Like, I didn't really hate it, even though my character was the most nerfed character of the whole thing. But people really didn't like Season 4. And I'm not sure how people feel about the emergency patch. To me, I feel like the emergency patch was pretty effective, but I'm not sure what other people think. Let Baby have this. Welcome Gogeta to the team. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess, I don't know. I guess I just have a different outlook than most. I don't know. I just like to get on games and try to play to the best of my ability. Like, if there's something cheap in my way, I'm gonna try to get past it. That's my mentality. I've been doing it all this time. There's always gonna be something cheap in your way. That's how fighting games work. Somebody's gonna be cheap. No, sir. And then sometimes you actually get rewarded for sticking it out, because all three of my characters, as you saw in that video, were booty cheeks at a certain point. I mean, I don't think Baby was ever that bad. I mean, he's definitely way better now than he's ever been. I don't think he was ever really bad, though. But Ginyu and Zom are definitely at points were terrible, especially Zamasu. Zamasu at a point was literally unplayable. And then Ginyu has been mediocre like a big chunk of the game, but has gotten consistently better every patch. But there were a couple of patches where he couldn't even play. Whoa. And yeah, like I said, in Strive, they just nerfed the hell out of Asuka as I was learning them, and I'm still sticking with them. A lot of people dropped them. I don't know, man. I just stick with it. Make it work. Nope. He had another jump left? Okay. That was tight. Definitely dead. I tried to hit the dash macro like I was playing Strive. That's why I was standing still for a moment there. I tried to dash with the Strive dash macro. Whoops, wrong game. But yeah, I don't know what 2025 holds, but I'm looking forward to it.